Good morning. I have some exciting news to share with you this morning. As you're aware, last April, we formed a search committee and charged them to find us our next rector. They first went about the hard and fruitful work of putting together a parish profile through survey and holy conversations. They helped us identify who we are, what our needs and goals are, and who we seek in our next rector. After that good work and study of that profile, they realized that the person we seek as our rector might already be with us, but also that church canons prevent an interim rector from being named rector of St. Paul's. So I met with Bishop Young and talked with him about other possibilities, and he and I met with the vestry, and the vestry approved the opportunity for the search committee to continue their discernment by exploring a priest in charge model for St. Paul's, and by considering Father Brad as a person for that role. Priest in charge is a different model than the interim rector model. The priest in charge serves with the expectation that they will be called as rector within the 3-year time frame of the priest in charge agreement. So we put the search committee back to work. After further interviews, reflections on our profile, discussions, prayers, and discernment, the search committee unanimously and enthusiastically recommended Father Brad be called as our priest in charge. This past Monday, your vestry met to consider the search committee's recommendation. They also unanimously and enthusiastically affirmed the search committee's recommendation. We issued the call, and Father Brad has agreed to become our priest in charge. Just say how much we all look forward to welcoming Brad's family. Harriet has been able to join us today, so we'll get to meet her if you haven't already. And how much we look forward to his whole family joining us, and how much we look forward to his leadership in continuing our mission in doing God's work. Thank you all very much.
I have not felt this at home in a community of faith in a very long time. And I have to confess to you that I've not been a good interim. But it's your fault. Because I fell in love with Hank when we first met. We've got clergy that I fell in love with and staff that I fell in love with when I first met them in the interview process. Other folks, the search committee, other members of the vestry. And fell in love with this community among walking in here. And I'm so blessed to be at this place with you all, to have the sort of preaching we do that you've heard this morning, and to hear that from all of those who are in the pulpit, and the work that so many people are committed to doing for people in the community, things like Family Promise and the history that this place has in moving the gospel forward, that comes with it to the present day and where you want to go. All of that is so exciting and overwhelming for me personally. And I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for this call, and Hank and Robin and the search committee. And Harriet is here, and look forward to
got a little excited there and forgot one last small detail. There are a number of folks on the search committee and on the vestry who will be present down front here. If any of you have questions about the priest in charge model, about the process and those sorts of things, we can talk further about that and be happy to. You'll also be getting a letter by email this afternoon and should be at your homes by postal mail early this week. They'll have a few more details as well. So we're excited about the upcoming movement. We'll be down here right after the service concludes. Thank you, Andrew. All right? So, appreciate it.
So we look forward to that. Look forward to transitioning and what that will mean and how I work with staff and vestry and all of us together in the program of the gospel. But just know, I told Hank, he called me, it was the Monday after none of us won the $800 million lottery. And I said, you know, Hank, a lot of people sit around whining and complaining they didn't win the lottery, well, I just won. And that truly is how I feel. And I couldn't be happy if I won the $800 million lottery. And that's not a platitudinal overstatement. It truly is a statement of love for what I have already developed with you all as a community. And very proud, look forward to it and being with you. So thank you. Walk in love as Christ